system. CZW faithful Lucky 13 enters the Tangled Web for the third time in his career. And Lucky 13 has proven time and time again that there is no risk he will not take. Lucky 13, and I quote, says that he will die for Combat Zone Wrestling. And tonight, by God, he may get his wish. There is no escape, only survival. Who walks out victorious in the most infamous match in Combat Zone Wrestling history.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been in
Jermaine, what do you make of this?
I've been in absolute silence over the last 5 minutes because I have no idea what to make of this. You see barbed wire, chain link fences.
Gusset plates, you know what those are?
On pallets.
See those?
Alone, but we got gusset plates on pallets. We've got barbed wire bundles, barbed wire wrapped chairs.
It's like a big fucking ball of barbed wire.
We've got a scaffold that's looking kind of rickety.
A trampoline made out of paint.
Oh, that's on the other side.
Yeah, you can't see it right now, but I think we're going to see it later.
This is actually my very, very first Tangled Web, so
well, hold on to your desk, because here comes SHLAK!
CZW Ultra-Violent Champ.
That's right, winning it just at the start of the year at the 27th anniversary at Cooper's Riverside. And then retaining it at the Devil Deals Death. He's actually been fighting all over. Any company can come get it. SHLAK defends this belt all over the ultra-violent sphere. Defends it here tonight in maybe the most revered match in all of the Combat Zone. The Tangled Web, been absent for 7 years, but we bring it all back tonight in proud ultra-violent tradition. And you're here to watch it live on IWTV, or even better yet, here in person. I'm telling everybody, be here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the gathering here at the CZW Arena, and for the multitudes watching at home on IWTV, it's about to go down! This contest, a battle to be contested within the confines of the Tangled Web, is for the CZW Ultra-Violent Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Standing to my left, fighting out of Phillipsburg, PA. He is one of the... Ladies and gentlemen, I do stand corrected. DJ Hyde gave me the wrong fucking information before this introduction. Phillipsburg, New Jersey. He's one of the founding members of the Nation of Intoxication. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucky 13! His opponent, standing to my right, fighting from down Shit Street. He is the human meat grinder, public animal #1, the current, reigning, and defending CZW Ultra-Violent Underground Champion. No God, only SHLAK!
We are about to get underway at the 11th Tangled Web. here at the CZW Arena. This challenge thrown out by Lucky 13 of the Devil Deals in Death on the day of Danny Havoc's passing. Throwing down the challenge to the ultra-violent champion, SHLAK. And SHLAK accepted, and that brought us here to the most violent of affairs in all of the combat zone, the Tangled Web, a ring strewn with barbed wire and implements of pain and torture.
Speaking of Tangled and barbed wire, they're fighting back and forth. Oh! SHLAK takes that barbed wire.
We may be seeing first blood here very early on, and it will not be the last. These two competitors have left carnage across the deathmatch wrestling scene, but only one can survive the Tangled Web. Now, Jermaine, you may not know, but this is among the most feared stipulations in the combat zone. This is so dangerous. Everything here can land you in the hospital tonight.
Ah, right into the gussets. Oh!
Yeah, how many gusset plates are on that pallet? It is a pallet covered in gusset plates that is now being the boards from. We haven't seen this in some time here in the combat zone. And the last time we saw it was one of the most violent, disgusting things I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my God! The blood instantly pouring out of SHLAK from the multiple wounds inflicted by those gusset plates attached to those pallet boards. That is a horrid sight.
Jeez. Right out of his bicep.
I mean, he'll be lucky if he has a bicep left if he gets hit again. Oh, shit.
He took off the whole pallet.
Yeah, Lucky and SHLAK, both not just deathmatch competitors, but in prime physical condition as well. I mean, look at these guys. This guy is made out of muscle and violence. Holy shit. SHLAK looking to
floats over. Back suplex right onto the gusset plate.
Oh, that was a neck and head.
Oh no!
Neck and head buried in gusset plates. We have a pin and this would have not lived up to any other Tangled Web if that would have been the finish. So don't worry, guys. We still have left. Lots of horrible action to come in this match, I am sure. It is going to take more than that. At the end of most matches, that would do it. If a normal person got hit with that, it would be over. But these guys are not normal. There is nothing normal happening tonight in this ring. You are witnessing ring!
Oh my God!
You're witnessing a spectacle unlike any other. You are witnessing ultra violence in the combat zone. The likes we haven't seen in a decade. And SHLAK tries to pull himself out of that barbed wire and get back into the ring and defend.
SHLAK had the momentum for a second if it weren't for that bandera.
When DJ Hyde unveiled the Ultraviolent Championship, he said the person to hold this belt will be known as the baddest motherfucker around, and he meant every syllable.
13 sizing up for Tornado DDT on the apron.
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
That's an explosion. That was right in front of us. They're blowing people up. We're blowing people up. In the CZW arena, we are exploding people. We are exploding human meat grinders right here in the CZW arena, and you are watching it live, either in person or on IWTV, and you are witnessing.
I thought I just saw a man die.
We might need to call 911, but let's hold off for a moment. As Lucky is just covered in blood. Both men covered in blood and coming our way. Okay, that's right in front of us.
That's right in front of us and right in front of the IWTV hardcore.
I apologize if we lose commentary here as this fight is transpiring right in front of the commentary desk.
Oh my God! You're a corner right now.
Yeah, I'm absolutely. I don't want any part of this in my life. Oh!
Nice brainbuster on that chair.
It collapsed the chair.
Nice brainbuster.
Collapsed the chair as the CZW faithful crowd around, getting souvenirs on their cell phones of this, which they probably never seen anything like this in their lives. A lot of these people who are here for the first time. Welcome to the Combat Zone, new fans. This is how we've done it for 27 glorious ultraviolet years.
Hashtag Tangled Love, everybody. Hashtag CZW.
CZW's back, y'all. We're crazy as shit. There's a man just chugging a $5 pitcher right next to me. Really enjoying it. So you come down and get that ringside lager. It's delicious, right? He said it's delicious. He gave me a nod like this is the shit. I don't drink myself, but after tonight I might have to start.
Let's make sure we don't get a repeat of it.
Okay, yeah, speaking of drinking, there it is, yeah.
Here we go, here we go.
SHLAK drinking those $5 pitchers of beer. I think
Oh!
Taking a shot
I
of
see Popeye ate his spinach. You might have seen that for about 2 seconds.
Yeah, Lucky knows he's got to shut it down. I've seen SHLAK be powered up by that beer. He did it at Tournament of Death, and it powered him to a win. So we saw him drinking the beer.
Yeah, he was working up.
Oh!
He was working up.
He was slacking up. Slacking up, slacking off. Oh my God. I don't think we're going to sit down for this match. I think we're just going to stand up. I might have to leave. I'm going to do the commentary from my car, Jermaine. I'm going to go across the street behind the fence. Oh my God, he's just throwing chairs. No, audience, do not throw your chairs on SHLAK. Do not throw your chairs on SHLAK. Do not, no. Do not participate.
Oh my God!
Okay, all right. I'm hoping that doesn't start up again. I see the guy just wanting to do it. This audience is almost as frightening as these two guys.
It looks like they're taking the fight outside.
Okay, all right. Look, maybe it's better I stay inside.
They're taking the fight outside of the combat zone.
We're going outside.
I think they're going outside.
I don't think we can go outside.
Guys,
I don't know where our
I don't think we're
I'm going to get out of the way of the camera.
Guys, they are taking the fight into the general area of the combat
They're
zone.
leaving the arena. They're over by a bar. Right?
They're on top of the bar.
Is this an audio book at this point? What's
He
happening?
just moonsaulted off the bar. Lucky 13 just moonsaulted off the fucking bar.
Thank you for telling us because I don't know if that was visible. Please, fans, please, fans, upload your footage to the internet so that I can borrow it for official purposes later. I need to edit all this into the. Can anybody get a camera? Can we get a camera?
The fight is starting to stream back into the arena, so we're not going to miss too much of it.
You got to come live. I was saying that. I said that. I've said that. You heard me say that. Everybody heard me say that. And that's why you got to come live because. I'm sorry, we can't keep up with some of it. These guys are nuts.
Yo, somebody's poor beer is about to get wasted over there.
You're worried about the beer? You're very frugal. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about Lucky and SHLAK. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be worried because they're doing this. I don't know what I'm watching. This is insane. All right, we're coming back to the
fight spilling back into the ring. The fans
okay.
filing back into the arena, and I'm going to sit back down. I'm standing on a chair.
He's standing on a chair.
Oh! That was almost gross.
It is still gross.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Those are hard cables. Those are not as bouncy and fun as they look, guys.
He just damn near took it with one hand. Damn near with one hand.
Lucky, just inches away from that barbed wire. Fighting for his life in there with the human meat grinder.
No, he ate some of that.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, SHLAK just has Lucky just suspended there on those ropes. And he's up. There's a scaffold that he's on.
Nice leg drop. Oh, was that?
The barbed wire got involved. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I can't believe that Lucky kicked out of that. But look, Lucky, this match means a lot to Lucky. He was in there fighting for the spirit.
This is his third Tangled Web?
His third Tangled Web, and the other times he was in there with the Nation of Intoxication. His brethren, one of them being Danny Havoc, who passed away back in 2020, and Lucky has very much been carrying on the ultra-violent tradition in his name, and that is one of the main reasons why he is in there right now. The other is to claim the top prize in all of ultra-violence, which is that CZW ultra-violent title. That championship, which is the championship that Danny Havoc held. Danny Havoc never held the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. He only held the Ultra Violent Championship. That is the prize that Lucky covets the most. As SHLAK climbs the ropes to try to retain this top prize, this coveted belt, and Lucky
works back up.
That was like
nice
a Super Mario kind of.
Nice palm strike.
Like a shuriken up in there.
Looks like we're looking for a superplex on to see if the chairs.
Lucky mounting the offense onto the chairs. Lucky is one of the most explosive competitors I've seen in all of wrestling. You know, fuck deathmatch wrestling. I mean, Lucky is incredible in there, and I thought he almost had it. I mean, Lucky can do anything. I've seen Lucky do, in his last match at the Devil Deals in Death, he did some kind of like triple axel flip off the top rope onto Nick Gage. Yeah, that was insane. That was beautiful. Beautiful move. Getting a victory over Nick Gage. Not a lot of people have done. Oh!
I think we just witnessed an execution.
Call 911!
CTE.
SHLAK is up!
Just got up! How do you get up from that?
Ouch! Lucky fell back into that barbed wire board down there, and SHLAK is just throwing chairs on top of him. I can't believe SHLAK's walking around. His skull must be triple thick. And now SHLAK just working a submission hold, which I wouldn't have thought was happening, but here we are. Did you think you were going to see a lot of technical wrestling tonight, Jermaine?
I think SHLAK is trying to win by any means necessary.
He's grabbing the barbed wire with his bare hands and dragging it over to the prone Lucky and just digging that barbed wire into the face, creating a Glasgow smile.
I'm going to be sick.
That is absolutely horrendous and horrible. But that is Tangled Web. That is the ultra-violent title. That is the level that things get to when you challenge for that prize in this company.
Thank you.
SHLAK puts Lucky 13 back into the ring. Looks like SHLAK is in full control right here.
The people that have been at Tangled Web throughout the years remember it forever, and that will be no different than today.
Ducks that in to Gurry. Wow!
Whoa!
That was a mocking stall.
Beautifully executed. But Lucky got a backslide pin.
You saw a mocking stall in the Tangled Web.
And back and forth pins. He had him stacked up super high. I thought that was going to be it. Lucky with the bridge.
Jackknife.
If he would have got the full bridge, that would have been it, Jermaine.
Oh!
This is close. And we are down. Look, here's the thing. If you're going to win a Tangled Web, you can't do what the other man expects that you're going to do.
No.
Both of these men have scouted each other. Both of these men have done their homework, so you have to bring out new tricks out of your bag. New pins. New concepts. And one mistake can produce catastrophic consequences. I mean, at this point, pain tolerance becomes a strategy. Like, these guys are going to push each other to the brink of death before one of them is able to pin the other, because that is how important this title is to them. and that is why they covet this title above the CZW World Heavyweight title. It's not about just a 3 count in the ring.
That's the trampoline you were talking about earlier.
That is the trampoline.
The barbed wire trampoline.
That is a trampoline with barbed wire instead of canvas. And both men are now climbing the scaffolding that looms above that contraption.
That scaffolding, not look that sturdy.
They are at the top of the new CZW arena, fighting above that trampoline. Can you believe what we are seeing right now?
Oh, that's sick! That is just, and he pitched him.
Bit in the back, Lucky 13's neck, trying to get the advantage. Each man.
Go for body.
Oh!
That a body slam?
Oh, no! That's it. SHLAK was able to pin Lucky 13 in that barbed wire. What did we just witness here, Jermaine? I'll tell you what we witnessed. We witnessed history. Ultra violent history. Another unforgettable chapter has been written into the history of Tangled Web. SHLAK and Lucky 13 pushed themselves beyond ordinary limits in pursuit of victory, adding their names to the long legacy in one of Combat Zone Wrestling's most infamous signature matches. Tonight, showcase every side of Combat Zone Wrestling, from technical skill and emerging stars to championship excellence and ultra-violent spectacle. New contenders emerge, rivalry intensified, and the scars left by Tangled Web will linger long after the lights go down. If history is any guide, the consequences of tonight's event won't stay in Philadelphia. They'll shape CZW for months to come. I'm Frank Hargrave, signing off for Jermaine. This has been Tangled Web on IWTV. See you next time right here in the Combat Zone. CZW Blacklight July 18th and right back here at the CZW Arena on July 25th for another full ultra violent affair. See you then.